plays games with Jay.
Then...
Yeah. Shit. If I'd known it was gonna be like this, I almost wish I had remembered.
Hey, are you sure?
Huh?
Look, I don't want to ask this either, but there's something I don't get. So if you could just tell me. You didn't actually fight all those guys, right?
I totally did.
Did that girl, Akane, really...
Yeah, I'm sure. There wasn't anything we could do. After a while, the countdown ended. And we heard something burning. The fire stopped, but we still didn't move. Me and the jacket kid were frozen. The boy in the uniform collapsed as if he couldn't hold himself up anymore. A few minutes passed. The door opened. The boy in the uniform tripped over his own feet running in. We followed, too numb to speak. The air in the incinerator was hot. Every breath made my lungs feel like they were on fire. It was like standing on hot asphalt. The air was wavering. And in the middle of the room, there it lay. The kid's legs were shaking so bad, I don't know how he managed to walk. I couldn't see his face, but his body somehow looked empty. Finally, he reached it. He fell to his knees as his legs gave out on him. And then...
Can I ask you one more thing?
What's that?
The girl, Akane, what was her last name?
What does it matter to you?
Just tell me, okay? Please.
Kurashiki. Her name was Akane Kurashiki. You were there that day, weren't you? The tall kid in the jacket. That was you, wasn't it? Yes, it was. You are correct, Detective. Don't misunderstand me. I told you before how Zero threatened me. There was nothing I could do. I couldn't say anything about what happened 9 years ago. So you're saying you're not working for Zero, right? Of course not. Clover, what about you?
Hey, come on. You really think I'm working with Zero? I told you before, you idiot. I was in Nevada in Building Q. I did hear that a detective rescued the kids on the boat, but...
You know, I figured you'd be smart.
Yeah, I didn't know it was you. Stupid idiot.
That is very, very rude, you little shit. Well, I guess I believe you. Alright, let me ask you another question. Santa's real name is Aoi Kurashiki. He's Akane's brother. You know that?
No, I didn't. Did you?
Well, yes, I know Aoi Kurashiki was her brother, but I didn't know he was Santa, at least not from the beginning. 9 years ago, he was in the middle of puberty. His voice is entirely different now. I'm ashamed to say that even my exceptional hearing wasn't able to make that connection. As such, I had no reason to think Santa was Aoi. When did you figure it out? Clover told me that Santa might have been one of the subjects of the initial experiment. It was only a short while ago while we were leaving the library. When she told me that, I had a feeling. Santa
is Aoi? No, that's crazy.
I had a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. Alright.
Akane Kurashiki, Jun's brother?
That tonight's gonna be a
Enough.
good
Please,
night.
I'm trying to think.
That tonight's gonna
Guys, I'm
be
having a crisis.
good.
There's still a lot we don't know. I mean, like, hey, a lot. But there is one thing I think we can say we know.
What's that?
The body we found in the shower room, it had to be Nijigasaki dressed up to look like Snake.
What? From Love Live?
Yeah, come on, man. What kind of detective are you? You don't know Love Live?
I know Sunshine and I know the original.
You know Nijigasaki has a
Hey,
second
go
season.
easy on me, man. I just got my memory back, alright? I only played the phone game.
Well, if he is, the 3 murders make sense then, don't they? Yeah, that's right. Murder. Kubata blew himself up, but that was murder too. So why did these murders take place?
If Junpei is correct and the body in the shower room was Nijisaki's, that means all of the people who were murdered were involved with the creation of the Nonori project. Right? I don't know.
Maybe, I guess.
This is where we stopped? Maybe?
I don't remember.
Or we're doing a hilarious bit here?
Yeah,
We can leave this in case it is, because we're going to explain what happened.
Oh,
There we go. Okay. So, if you didn't, you might not have noticed, but we actually had to live dub that last 5 minutes.
The beginning of the episode.
Seamlessly.
Yeah.
Because my audio just went out, so we had to go through all that again. Even had to do some of the same bits again, because sometimes the timing wasn't working. We're like, fuck, why isn't the dialogue going? Oh, because we did a stupid bit. Go to novel mode for me.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, just go up a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, Kubota, the person who conducted the actual experiment, Nijisaki, Hongo's assistant, and let's get back in. If this mic dies again, I'm gonna... Is my mic hot, or is it good?
No, you're good. You're good. We're good. We're good. So
I'm just gonna be worried all the time.
Yeah, we're just paranoid.
Today has been fucking fraught with weird technical difficulties. Anyway.
Hey, just much like Danganronpa, it's like, hey, what if exciting, like, towards the end of the game where all these problems are happening?
Anyway, oh boy. Musashido, the man who financed the project.
You mean this was all just revenge? Santa is Zero, and he's getting revenge for the death of his sister. That's why he killed them. No, I don't think Santa actually murdered anyone. If I'm right, then it's not hard to figure out who the next victim's gonna be, is it? I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you.
Yes.
Yep.
Right. Lotus?
7, come on.
Okay, I don't know. The next target will be Gentaro Hongo.
The person who planned the notary project.
In other words, please be true, Ace.
What was that?
Again, it's always me to the moon.
Oh, sorry. What?
In other words, I love you. Whoa, what the hell's going on here? It must be 6 a.m. Our time is up. Shit.
Hey, come on, we need to get out of here. How? I'm betting this sucker opens the exit. Come on, let's go.
Gotta we talk a lot, considering there's a time limit.
Keycard 0. Great. Oh no, I don't need to search this.
Want to do that puzzle again?
No.
Maybe do the Morse code one again, do the numbered one again.
Swipe the card. Junpei, look! Look, it's unlocked. Yes,
Yeah.
it's unlocked. Let's go.
Yeah, we go back to the library. Let's read some books. Hurry up, Junpei. We don't have time. We gotta read some books.
All right, let's go.
I wanna read the pop-up books.
Hey guys, real quick, I know the ship's sinking, but you
found it!
Woo! All right, let's go. We're gonna fucking die.
I got a feeling. I think the shaking stopped. Seek a way out. Again. It would seem so, but we are yet to be out of danger.
You're right. Let's hurry.
This exit needs the Uranus card, too. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. What's the problem?
Uranus.
Oh my god. Ace,
Uranus!
you're in danger. Okay, Neptune key. Let's see if you work. Yes, I think it unlocked. Again. It says incinerator. So this is the incinerator?
This is the first time I've seen it from this side, but yeah, I think so. Then there ought to be a lever near the door.
Yeah, right here.
Pull that and the door should open.
Got it. Now, is this the timeline where Santa kidnapped June?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go. And what happened to Ace and Lotus? Were they just left behind?
I think we don't know in this timeline what's going on.
Oh, because they walked away. Oh. What the hell's going on? What's wrong? Are you okay? Junbi, you came to get me.
Of course I did. I made a promise.
I'm so glad you're here. So glad.
Hey, what happened to you?
I'm fine. I just fainted. I wasn't feeling very good. I'm feeling a lot better now, though.
Are you sure?
Yes, I just need to rest a little longer. I'm sure I'll be fine. You shouldn't worry about me.
Santa. Hey, where is it? Where's the gun? You hide it somewhere?
I don't have it. I got sucker punched and they took the gun.
What? Who took it?
What? Isn't that obvious?
I took the gun.
Ace.
Just what the hell do you think you're doing, Ace? Or maybe I ought to say Gentaro Hongo, CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals, former hat wearer. You have me at a disadvantage, and I don't like that.
No, the hat was the disadvantage. Am I right? Oh, shit.
Blow
Oh,
her brains
shit.
out. You know me, but I don't know you. Do you have any idea how much I've suffered? Can you even begin to understand my pain?
The pain of prosopagnosia, right? Prosopagnosia.
Another irritating insect. And how do you know that,
Good question.
No matter. If you don't want to answer, it makes no difference to me. This is a waste of time anyway. It's time for me to go. First is 1. Give me your hand.
Ah,
8. And with this... 9.
the ninth man.
Yay! Everybody's favorite.
I believe I've won this game. I've had quite a time playing with you. I must thank Zero, I suppose.
Wait, what? Ace doesn't know who Zero is? What the hell are you planning, Santa?
At any rate, this game ends now. I will escape, and the rest of you will have a slightly less pleasant ending. I suggest you enjoy your final moments. Goodbye. Wait! What? What? Why isn't it opening? Gah, one more time.
Ah!
Now open!
How did he get through the first 9 door?
No. What is this? Why? The digital route should be 9. It has to be 9. Then why isn't it opening? No! Gah! Gah! Gah!
Phew, that was close. Too close. Thank you, 7.
Don't mention it. Just one punch ain't enough for this piece of shit. After what he did 9 years ago, I had to rip him to pieces. Like I did those 300 guys. But if a suspect can't talk, they ain't much good. Once he's locked up in his cell, we're gonna have a little chat. 9 years ago? Ah, then you must be. Yeah, you finally figured it out, dumbass. Ah.
Ace, you killed Kubota, Nijisaki, and Musashito, didn't you?
Wait, Nijisaki?
Oh, right, you don't know yet. Alright, well, just go through them in order then. Let's start off with Kubota. You talked to Kubota and managed to convince him to go into the door 5 alone. You killed him without making it look like you killed him. The way I figured it, you had 4 motives. 1. In the Nonary game, the number 9 is dangerous. Whoever had the 9 bracelet could join whatever team they wanted. Adding 9 to any number doesn't change the digital route, which means that the number 9 could do whatever they wanted. You wanted to remove that threat as soon as possible. 2.
You're a big fucker.
You want the number 9 bracelet for yourself, so that you could make use of its power. In fact, you did use it in order to murder of Nijisaki. 3. Even if his number hadn't been 9, Kubota was a problem. He knew your past. He knew what happened 9 years before. You need to silence him before he told anyone. 4. But last and perhaps the most disturbing, you used Kubota as a test. You want to know how serious this Nonary game was. Was it truly life or death, or simply a harmless prank? You convinced him to break the rules so you could see what would happen. That was why you killed Kubota, but he was only the first. Next was Nijisaki. While everyone was off looking for the missing parts for the Reds, you ran to Nijisaki near the big hospital room. However, because of your prosopagnosia, you didn't realize he was Nijisaki. Chiefly because when you met him, he was dressed like Snake. That was why you thought Nijisaki was Snake.
No, that's not. That was Nijisaki? I loved that guy. Why? How did...
I'll get to that.
He was my Fortnite buddy.
Anyway, you thought he was Snake.
No more chug jugs.
Snake was one of the kids in your experiment 9 years ago. You remembered him because he was the blind kid, but his presence made you think, Snake was one of my subjects 9 years ago. He probably hates me. But if that's true, why isn't he saying anything? Is he keeping quiet because he can't see? Or perhaps he's working with Zero to get revenge on me. Whatever the reason, anyone who knows my past is a threat. Before he tries anything, I need to get rid of him. That was when you decided you had to kill him. The murder weapon was Kubota's bracelet. You just waved it over the red, verified your own number, and then grabbed Nijisaki's arm and forced it over the scanner panel. Then, when the door opened, you kicked him in. 9 seconds later, the door closed. And then 81 seconds passed, and poor Nijisaki was dead.
Then you mean to say Snake is still alive? Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm as good as new. Thank you for killing the wrong man, but I can't say I like knowing that you wanted me dead. Although, to be honest, even if you hadn't tried to kill me, I would still hate you very much. Well, I wouldn't blame you.
Last but not least, let's talk about Musashido's death. When Clover and I were investigating the chart room, you came over to talk to me. Do you remember what you said?
Oh, a pocket watch. Might I take a look at it?
I handed it to you and you left the room. You had been in charge of the nonary project. Of course, you would have known the solution to every puzzle, which would mean that you also knew how to get out of the wheelhouse. All you had to do was place the watch in the indentation on the door to unlock it. With the door open, you could enter the captain's quarters. Musashido was there. Conveniently placed next to him was an axe that practically begged you to kill him with it. You picked up that axe and buried the blade deep in the other man's chest. One blow was all it took. Then you returned to the chart room as if nothing had happened.
There was something I wanted to speak with you about, Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment?
I had no reason to say no, so I followed you to the wheelhouse. When we stepped inside, remember how you slipped your hand into my vest? You pulled out a piece of paper, the one I used to cheat during the vote. But that wasn't really what you were
What,
asking.
you cheated during the vote?
No.
Just don't worry about it.
Your true purpose had been to slip a watch into my pocket. It wasn't a very good plan, but it had way too many holes, and someone was saying the wrong thing could have brought it all down. Around you. You must have been desperate. But what made you willing to risk it all to do it? Ace. Musashido's murder is the only one I don't understand. You obviously did it, but why?
Because of this.
What's with the paper?
Just read it.
Let's see. Number 1. There are 2 ways you might survive this ordeal. The first is to win the nonary game. The second is for you to confess your sins of 9 years past. I've prepared a camera in the captain's quarters. The images captured by that camera will be streamed through a satellite and distributed across the world. Simply look into the camera and repent. Once you have confessed everything, I will release you from this ship. To make your confession more credible, I have left you a witness in the captain's quarters. Perhaps he will confess with you. The decision is yours. Do as you please. 0.
When I awoke in that room on D-Deck, I found that in my pocket. That was why I chose door 1 when we voted. If I went through that door, I knew I could get to the captain's quarters. As you said, I knew how to enter the wheelhouse. My plan was to find the pocket watch before anyone else. If I could, then my alibi would be set. At least that was the plan. Unfortunately for me, you got to it first. That sleight of hand was the best I could manage on short notice.
You meant to kill him from the beginning then. Musashido, I mean.
I only knew Musashido was the witness after I reached the captain's quarters. I asked him and he answered. He seemed groggy, perhaps he'd only just awoken from sedation. I suppose Nijisaki was in much the same state. He seemed confused and disoriented when I encountered him. But yes, you are correct. I intended to kill him from the beginning, even though I didn't know who he was. I proceeded to the captain's quarters in order to remove this so-called witness.
Ace, you figured it out, haven't you? You were being manipulated.
Yes, so it would seem. I was little more than a puppet in many ways. Everywhere I went, everything was already prepared. The Reds in the large hospital room were dismantled. Nijisaki was dressed like Snake. There was an axe in the captain's quarters. Musashido was delirious from the anesthetic, so he couldn't fight back. Nijisaki as well. In retrospect, I can't understand how I could have fallen into such a simple trap. But yes, this was a trap.
I'm just imagining Ace when he sees Nijisaki and just like casually like, so, what do you think about fedoras? And Nijisaki's like, Yeah, they suck. You're like, oh, it can't be Nijisaki. Oh my goodness, he loved fedoras.
Yeah. It was Zero's trap, and I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. I did everything he wanted me to do.
Yeah. By manipulating you, Zero was able to kill 3 people and keep the blood off his own hands. All of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this nonary game happened. Am I right, Santa?
Huh? What the hell are you talking about? I don't know any...
Ain't no point trying to play dumb anymore, Santa. Actually, I guess I should call you Aoi Kurashiki, huh? My memory came back to me, kid. You're Aoi Kurashiki, no doubt about it. Never thought I'd be back in this room talking to you. But hey, I guess this was all part of your plan, right? After all, the person who planned the nonary game this time around was Zero. And Zero's you.
Looks like you really do have your memories back, huh? Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it then, huh? Yeah, you got me. I'm Aoi Kurashiki. I was one of the kids in the nonary game 9 years ago. I made it out, so did Snake over there. But there's one thing, no, I guess there's 2 things you got wrong. Number 1, I ain't Zero.
What?
Wait, what?
Sure, I was helping Zero out, but I'm really more of an assistant, like a secretary. But an assistant's only an assistant. I didn't come up with all this. All I did was follow Zero's orders.
Then if you're not Zero, who is?
Calm down there, Junpei. Didn't I say 2 things? You made one more mistake. Junpei, you just said all of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this nonary game happened. But that's not it. Revenge isn't the only purpose. There's another reason you guys were playing the nonary game. To save someone.
Save someone?
Right. You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane.
What the hell are you talking about? Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago in this room. I was there. I saw. What? What the hell? Where is she? Where's Akane Kurashiki? My head. It feels like it's gonna pop.
7, what the hell is going on?
I don't know. I swear to God, my head feels like it's about to explode.
What was the nonary project? I'm sure you know already, but I'll tell you one more time. It was a project designed to test a particular phenomenon. And what was that phenomenon? For 2 organisms to communicate with one another in the absence of physical contact. The morphogenetic field theory. Could human beings use these invisible fields to exchange information? That was what this experiment was conducted to determine. There were 2 separate locations. One was the Gigantic, and the other was a building in Nevada called Building Q. The 9 children trapped in Building Q were faced with numerous puzzles, copies of identical ones on the Gigantic. They were told to send their answers into the morphic field set and transmit them to their brothers and sisters on the Gigantic. The transmitters were put in Building Q, and the receivers were put on the Gigantic. Each sibling pair was supposed to be split up, but there was a mistake. Akane was a transmitter. She should have been in Building Q. However, for some reason she was placed on the Gigantic with the receivers, like me. Perhaps she was mistaken for someone who was supposed to be in Group A. Whatever the case, Akane ended up on the Gigantic. I think I've told you enough. You get it, don't you? I'm pretty sure you know where this is going, Junpei.
Where what is going?
Don't play dumb. You know things you shouldn't. Things you couldn't. How did you know Ace had prosopagnosia? How did you know why Ace wanted to kill Kubota and how Nijisaki was killed? Were you surprised when you found out Ace was Hongo? And what about the coffin Snake was trapped in? How the hell did you open it?
Well, that's...
He knew because I knew. Junpei was receiving information that I sent to him through the morphic field set. It's simple, really. How do I know the alternate futures, then? Imagine a river that splits in 2 like an upside-down Y. The river flows from the top to the bottom, from a single stream into 2 branches. It only flows in one direction. It can never flow backward. Information is the same way. It moves from the past to the future, but never flows backward. That's why people at the river's source in the past will never know about those downstream in the future. But the people downstream will never know about one another either. Information only flows along the path of the river. But I am different. I can manipulate the morphic field set to pluck knowledge from the future. I know what happens on either fork of the river, even though the people on either fork know nothing about one another. Now, who am I? I am I, the 9th letter of the alphabet. But I am also 0. No, that's not true. I'm not really 0. Not yet. Perhaps you could say I am less than 0. 0 is my future. In 9 years, I will be 0.
Where did she go? June. No, Akane. Where did you go? Santa! Wise Clover. Oh, shit.
Freeze!
Santa's got the gun.
It's my favorite Christmas movie.
Yeah. Guess he picked it up when we weren't watching. Looks like he's turned the tables on Ace, though. Wonder how he likes having a gun to his head.
Get up!
Sure isn't about to take that gun off him for a minute, is he? Ace isn't putting up any kind of fight. I mean, I don't think I would either, but he just looks drained. Guess he's going for the door, huh? He doesn't need to verify to go through that door, but... Hey, what's your plan, Santa? What are you doing? He can't get through any numbered door with just 2 people. What the hell is he thinking?
Didn't I tell you? I'm Santa Claus. It's time for me to go make a wish come true.
That's it? That's all he's gonna give us? What the hell does that even mean? Shit, they're out. And now the gate's shut. Looks like the rest of us are stuck in here. They're all looking at me. At least Seven's headache is gone. He seems to be alright. Well, I guess there's no harm in trying. Let's see if this door still opens. Damn. Well, it looks like this door isn't opening anytime soon. You mean we're trapped?
So it would seem. What the hell is Santa trying to do?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, what?
Have you considered where we are? There can really only be one thing Santa would do now.
No, you can't be serious. Oh, but he is. Shit, we gotta do something. Maybe we can still get out through the door, 9 door. There's the red. Yeah, alright, we can do this. I just gotta... No, it's not gonna work. There's no way. The 5 of us can't open this door. Math. Is there any combination that'll work? Junpei, can I borrow your pen and notebook? Sure, why not? I don't think I'm gonna need them. Ever again. She certainly looks purposeful. Looks like she's writing equations.
She's drawing dicks.
A lot of them. Huh? Oh man, she doesn't look very happy. Well, hey, no need to be ripping the pages out like that. Jeez.
What the hell are you doing, Clover? Give me that!
Alright, at least 7 got it away from her. Maybe now I can get a look at what she was writing. Let's see. What?
Then there's no other way.
Lotus. Looks like she figured it out, though. Man, this is just too cruel. It's okay. Go. Lotus.
Come on, you know we can't do that.
No, don't give me that. I'm sure you'd love to get rid of me.
God damn it, you idiot!
Whoa. Where the hell did that come from? Looks like she expected that about as much as I did.
Without if you're not... Look, it'd be bad, alright? For
a cop, he sure doesn't have much confidence. Bad?
yeah. If there weren't assholes like you around, I'd be out of a job.
Huh?
Look, I'm just not leaving you behind, alright? End of story.
7. He's right, I'm not leaving you either. Me too.
You didn't honestly think I'd abandon you, did you?
You're all idiots. Act as tough as you want, Lotus, but we can all see you're about to cry.
That being said, however, I doubt we would be able to open the door anyway, even if we were to leave Lotus behind.
Huh? Why?
I trust you remember what happened to Ace? I couldn't see exactly what happened, but I was able to guess what he was attempting to do earlier at the red.
Oh, yeah.
Why not the piss?
That's how it went, right? Just to see, why don't we give it a shot?
Snake, what the hell was that?
That was my Ace impression.
Okay.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Okay.
Give it a shot?
Yes, that is what I said.
You're right.
It ain't opening.
But it did open 9 years ago. The digital route was 9 then, I'm sure of it.
You think maybe they changed the settings?
Perhaps.
Shit. If we can't get through the door, we can't get out. The walls are way too high. There's no way in hell we could get to that hole 7 popped out 9 years ago. All we can do is stand here and stare at this door with a 9 on it. I guess this is it. This is the end.
Ooh.
Akane vision.
Akane vision, huh? I guess we'll see what Akane vision is next time.